Hello, everybody. Welcome to the wrong spots on Witchcraft and Wizardry. We were chatting, and I totally forgot to adjust the cams. Welcome to the show, everybody. I will fix that as we do introductions and things. Welcome to the show. Happy to have you here. We've been away for 2 weeks, but welcome back. Luckily, no horrific power outages. Knock on wood. And we're actually here, and people are okay, and we're here, and we're going to have a good time, because it's wholesome and it's fun.
You just sounded so unsure. Yeah, and people are okay, and it's fine.
We're trying, okay? We're trying.
Are you okay, Luck?
Yeah, I'm okay.
All right.
I'm all right. I think
Don't
we're all
ask him
hanging.
too seriously, or else we'll all cry.
We're
He's like, "Are you okay, Wack?"
We're all
I'm
hanging
just
in
thinking
there.
about The Wrong Spots now, which is an animated movie about a group of Dalmatians wrongly accused of committing a crime.
That's my biggest nightmare, eh?
No, that was what my brain told me when I heard The Wrong Spots.
Oh, man, I thought it was a real movie.
Margs will make it, right, Margs?
Yeah, I'll make it, because it's genuinely my biggest fear is being wrongly accused and convicted of a crime I didn't
But you're
commit.
a Dalmatian.
When you're a Dalmatian.
But I'm a
We'll get
Dalmatian.
that in about 20 years,
Nice.
because Margs will have to do it all by herself.
It'll take me
She's not
20
lying.
years. Yeah, and I won't have arms anymore, but that's fine. Who needs them?
Welcome to the show. If you've never been here before, we do Witchcraft and Wizardry. Is a Harry Potter homebrew RPG that I made, because I was like, well, I would really like to run something in this universe, and I looked at some systems and I said, you know what? I think we can come up with something that works for this group and works for our channel a little bit better. And I made something. And if you'd like to play, you totally can. I will just recommend to you, though, that I'm going to be putting out the 1.3 edition of the rulebook later today, probably. It's finished. I just have to upload it and get all the links and everything set. And you can check that out. It's totally free. It's over at tablestory.tv/WAW. Go check that out. Let's go around the room. Let's introduce all of our players. I'll probably have them in the right spot by the time we get to each person. So, yay.
I love the idea that we could just pretend to be whoever we're named as right now.
Yeah.
Honestly, we've seen the show. We know we can do that.
Yeah.
We've done it before.
So true.
We have done it. Kola, would you be so kind as to start us off, please?
Hi, I'm Golo. It's nice to be back. I missed you all. It's nice to be back. It's in a Hogwarts-shaped hole in my life. I'm a streamer on Twitch. I stream full-time. I'm on YouTube too, and you can find me all over the internet under the name Hello. It's Kolo, Kolo, all one word. I think I'm about to finish Outer Wilds. I think it might happen next stream, and I love it, and I don't feel that I have ever been able to concentrate on a game as much as I have ever concentrated on Outer Wilds, which is saying a lot because I'm very distracted. But anyway, it's great. I'm having fun. So we're doing that at the moment. Some interesting things are happening next week that I can't talk about yet, but you'll see some of that next week. It makes a lot of sense. It's a great intro as ever. That's very specific.
We should all do that.
I play.
We're going to do things that we're not going to tell you about.
Gryffindor. And, well, it's exciting, but I'm not allowed to talk about it yet. So stuff, be great. I play Blazy Skylar. She's a Gryffindor, and I think is about to really big time fall out with her friends. So let's hope no one ends up in the hospital wing. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. No, I meant her. I meant Maisie ended up in the hospital wing. Guys, I'm not.
Are we fighting? Do we have beef?
No. Oh no.
Are we making
You're
hamburgers?
vegan, and we need to talk about that. So
I didn't
put the beef
I
down.
regret everything. I've just dug myself a really big hole. -1's all for me. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean it like that. I just. Great. Stop, Kolo. Stop
Someone
digging
that
them.
only gives out +1s, Luxie.
I feel so called out.
Since when is that a bad thing?
When it's not true.
It's when you're Wax
No,
Steven, it's bad.
Yeah, Wax, like, please just be angry at one of them. Grow apart. I made the rule system. Use it. Whack, probably at me. Anyways, hi, I'm Lexi Games. I'm a variety streamer here on Twitch, and on Witchcraft and Wizardry, I play Rosalina Earthcloud. She's got about 8 trillion pockets in her cloak, and she carries around pumpkin mashed potatoes. If you need her, she'll be doing yoga by the lake, and I will be having a panic attack in my kitchen. Excited to be here. Miss y'all a lot. Love you.
Mergels.
Hello, I am Mergels. I am on this show. That's one of the things I do. I play Clementine. It's pretty rad. I'm also an animator and artist, and I stream sometimes on Twitch. Lately, I've been playing Witcher 3, because I've been working a very intense job, and so I've been taking my stream time off a little bit to do some things like play games. Very intense conversations like Yennefer versus Triss. The only answer is Yennefer. Fight me. And other things that I do, I have a podcast with Pumpkinberry and Acorn, my friends, about the show Dark. So if you're into the German Netflix show called Dark, watch it and then listen to the podcast because it's super fun, and we get into all the like intense details and Easter eggs that you might have missed and stuff. Anyway, so that's me. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Nega Oryx.
Hi. Okay. I forgot how to intro myself because it's been 2 weeks. My name is Nago Oryx. I do things on the internet, and one of those things is playing Olive here on Witchcraft and Wizardry. I'm also a voice actor and a full-time streamer and a host, and I have some really exciting things happening this week. I'm participating in a Dead by Daylight tournament event thingy majig on Thursday, and then on Friday I'm doing a super top secret sneaky surprise awesome thing that I'm not allowed to announce yet, but it's awesome. So come say hi on social media so you can see when I announce it. I'm very excited, and I'm happy to be back. I missed Hogwarts.
Thank you. Zgodicus.
Hey everybody, I'm Zgodicus. I play Alexander Pepin. He's a Ravenclaw student. You can follow me on all the internet places. I'm Zgodicus on all of them. And if you follow me on those, you might hear about the exciting things I have coming up that I can't talk about. But I will when I can. Because I have those too, because, you know, I don't want to be left out.
Well, I also have things that I can't talk about. Okay,
Yeah, I
so
can't
just
talk about lots
Okay.
of stuff. So
Yeah.
the job I'm
well,
doing right now, I can't talk about it. So
Yeah, well, some of the things I can't talk about, maybe you'll hear about soon. Maybe like at the end of the show, and then maybe one within the next week, and then one within the next month or something like that. So, yeah. Hi.
Announcements of announcements.
All right, then keep your secrets.
Thank you, buddy. I'm Wax Steven. I am the Headmaster of Doom, and I will be dragging the players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. If you missed the last episode of Witchcraft and Wizardry, well, I've got a recap for you. That I will read in just a second. But there's also some other stuff going on here on Table Story because we have a new show starting this week. It's called The Jamais Vu, and it is it's going to be real weird. It's definitely going to be a dark comedy, and it's kind of a mishmash between Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas and Ocean's 11. And it's going to be insane. It's going to be insane.
11 Oceans in Las Vegas?
Sure, why not? I will play the casting announcement for that, so you can check that out, and then we'll do a recap. We're gonna play this. We're gonna play this for you, and we'll be right back with a recap. On the last episode of Witchcraft and Wizardry, Maisie woke up in the hospital wing and chatted with Pedro Dagwood, whom was suffering from some horrific sneezing cold. Hagrid arrived with some burns. He had some bad burns on his skin, and was looking to speak to Madame Pomfrey about a salve of some kind. He greeted Maisie and suggested that he could use her help with something, and she might need to go get her broom. Also in the hospital wing was a student suffering from the foul pox, Ember Berry. She ran into the rest of the group in the Great Hall after they went to try to find Maisie. After teasing them, Clem punched her in the face and endeared herself to Ember. While this was going on, Olive was looking in the Gryffindor Tower to try and find Maisie on her own, but saw that Maisie's room was in disarray. She noticed something strange happening outside around the covered bridge and went to investigate. She found huge piles of poop near the bridge and saw something flying around near Hagrid's and couldn't resist figuring out what was happening. The group met up outside Hagrid's hut and no one was home, but they saw Maisie flying around and talked to her. She was being a bit enigmatic and said that she was fine and she was helping Hagrid with something. Being the reckless children that they are, Olive went off to find out if it was what she suspected to be a dragon. Trampling through an invisibility ward, she fell in the mud right before Hagrid and a large green Norwegian ridgeback dragon, which Maisie was helping to feed and clean. We left off with the group falling in the mud as they chased after Olive. Today's session is going to start with the group in the mud. Basically, they've all fallen into a heap as this green Norwegian ridgeback is chowing down on various animal carcasses and is sort of being washed by Maisie's aguamenti spells in the air. And Olive has sort of been peppering Hagrid with questions, but we hear a groan come from Ember as she's holding her arm. Ow! Why'd you fall on me? And I would like Rosalina, Clem, and Olive to please make a struggle roll for me, please.
Okay. Is this like with a friendship of anybody around, or?
This would be in regards to Ember.
Okay, that does help me. Thank you.
And Clem?
Yeah. There we go.
Okay, Clem, you realize that you are, that you've fallen on Ember's wrist. And she's sort of like holding it and looking at you, and she says, wow, that's a pretty aggro move.
Oh, I'm so sorry, dude. I didn't mean to. You know that, like, if I meant to, I'm so sorry. Can I do anything?
No, I could. Ow. Oh, are you all right? Hagrid's trying to sort of keep a decent berth away from the dragon as he's making his way over towards you, sort of scouting this invisible edge of a circumference around the dragon, who has a big, like, hefty chain around his neck. And Hagrid's trying to make his way over, and he says, all right, did you fall there? Did you have a bit of a spill? Wow, you're so hairy and big. Why are you like this? I don't know. I try and keep clean, and I suppose, and groom. I guess. What, did you hurt your wrist? I did. Oh no, where's my onion? Your onion? My onion.
Yeah, she needs to eat the
I could really use my onion right now. I don't have any onions. The dragon don't eat. Clifford don't eat. What are you all doing here anyway?
That's
I'm
a good
sorry.
question.
Did you just say Clifford?
Well, that's her name.
And I'm sorry. Quick follow-up question here. Is there a reason that Clifford is here at Hogwarts?
We've got other important things to worry about. Your friend hurt her wrist. Yeah, it's pretty hurt. What about my onion? Can anyone find the onion? I could really use a bite of it right now.
Can I roll to find the onion?
Sure. Give me a,
did I fall or am I solid? Am I good?
You guys are all splattered in the mud. You're covered in mud right now.
Okay, okay, that's fine. That's normal for her. Cool. I'm just gonna investigate the area.
Yeah, you can,
Do I get an ember forward?
Yes.
Because it's her onion and we're
Yep.
pals. I know what her onion looks like. I
Sure.
watched her eat it like 8 times.
Yeah.
I have the onion. Actually, I've had the onion the whole time. It rolled and I grabbed it and it's been in my pocket. And I'm like, oh yeah, don't even worry about it, Ember. I got it right. It's got a little mud on it. And I just shove it in her mouth.
It's not a little bit of mud. It's like your whole pocket. I mean, like when you get up, your pocket's
Wait,
just...
I'm wiping it on the cloak though.
Yeah,
the muddy cloak. And I'm like, I'm cleaning it. It's fine.
I don't want that anymore. It's covered in mud.
Can we conjure an onion? I mean, we're wizards, right? Can we conjure an onion?
It seems like we should be able to conjure onions.
Snacks.
But I don't know how to do that.
Is there a spell? Hagrid, do you know how to conjure an onion? It's very important. We need one. It's a her thing?
I never
It's a her bird thing.
tried to conjure an onion. I don't know. Well, what about your wrist? Should we maybe we should take you to the hospital wing? I think I'll be fine.
Yes.
I don't need to go to the hospital wing. She gets a look that's a little weird as Hagrid's like reaching down to try and help her up. You can see she goes out and she straight up like bites Hagrid right on the hand. Ow! Why'd you bite me?
Ember!
She didn't have the onion.
I'm sorry.
She
I
doesn't
need
have
an
the
onion.
right now. She's a chicken. Can I restrain her?
Yeah, you can struggle. Sure. She's really strong. She just tosses you off. Rosalina, we just see Rosie like spin and ragdoll back towards the mud. Splats right into the mud.
Oh no,
I'm
Rosie.
good.
Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Oh no.
Ember's like looking around a little bit wild right now, and you can see her head sort of bobbing.
Okay, I really want to find out about this dragon stuff, but how would I take Ember to the hospital wing? We'll pick up an onion on the way, and you guys can figure it out with Hagrid. Hagrid, you're good here. I'll go take her.
No.
I'll take her. No. Don't me. I got this.
But she might do that again. I can't
And
have
I
you
want to be a
getting...
bird anyway. It's gonna work out fine.
Ember just kind of like looks around for a second, and then she looks at you, Clem, sort of walking up. And I think, wow, that's too loud. Sorry. I think that she looks around a bit like confused. She sees you like walking up, and she does the like bird head tilt thing.
Okay. Ember, hi. Remember me? Your punch buddy. This is me. We became friends. That was a good time, huh? Earlier today when we became friends. Listen, if you could trust me, let's go get you an onion, huh?
Try and convince Ember,
Okay.
please.
I really gotta wear my glasses. Oh.
A 9. Okay. On a 9, you get to choose one from the list there.
I would like them to go along with it for now.
How do you do this? Explain how you sort of convince Ember to go along with you. What do you do?
I think I go, oh, Ember, come on, I'm your buddy, and I just gently like grab her arm and just start pulling her in a direction where I'm like, listen, I'm gonna get you the best onion. Have you ever had, shallots are one thing, but I'm talking like a big yellow, like a large yellow, and I'll peel those layers off for you. That first layer is always kind of rough, but we want the juicy bits. I'll make sure I get you a good one, my friend.
She kind of looks at you a bit confused and then walks a little bit too fast as you try and like grab her and starts to... I think you have to do a little bit of the herding thing where you're trying to put your arms out to either side and sort of corral her back towards the school.
Yeah, you got it. We're going the right way. Yes, think about it. It's going to be good.
And she kind of looks at you and she bobs her head a little bit and her eyes are a little bit crazy as you start to meander back towards the school. And what's even more strange about this situation for any onlookers is that there is a large green dragon behind the group as this is happening. So there's an 8-foot hairy man and a group of children, some of which are flying around on brooms above the dragon, and some are down on the ground trying to corral a girl that has a disease known as the foulpox.
I would like to, as I'm walking away with her, shoot a look over my shoulder to Olive and kind of like wink to kind of, yeah.
Oh, Hagrid's like shaking out his hand. Foulpox. And he looks at his hand. Good thing I'm half giant. Shouldn't be a problem for me.
I just want to above game clarify for a second. You said kids on broom flying overhead, correct?
Yes, Maisie's not the only one. There's several other students that are flying about on brooms.
Could I make a roll to try and identify any of the other students?
Sure.
What would that be? I guess notice something for what did it look like, I guess?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, on a 6. I think for some reason you have it in your head that these are the Ilvermorny students.
I knew it. I knew they were in on it. And Olive's just gonna kind of elbow Rosie a little bit and kind of point, and she's going to go, the Americans are in on it.
Can I investigate to see if I think they're the Americans, or am I just too dizzy from being
It would be a notice something.
Okay. Are they the Americans, Wack?
So you can ask me 2 questions from the notice something list there. And I think one of the questions can be that. You don't think so. They look like older students, but they're wearing like Hogwarts robes and whatnot. I think that you recognize one of them as a Hufflepuff, the Hufflepuff prefect, Amber Barrows.
Okay. So that's just my one question. I guess to see if I identify any of the other ones, is this similar to something I've seen before? Are any of them similar besides Amber?
Yeah. You think another one's a prefect. You can't remember which house they're with, but I think as they maybe fly over their course, you can see they're casting various like water spells, and various like deluges are kind of dropping on the dragon, cleaning it while it's eating. You can see it's a sort of chowing
He's
down.
occupied. He's occupied, the dragon. He's like, fine. He's good. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you can see the snout is sort of reaching out, sort of trying to tear a leg off of probably what looks like a hog or something.
So yeah, okay, they're not American. I can tell by their hairstyles. That one is a Hufflepuff. I think her name is Amber. And the other one is a prefect, and they're like watering the grass, I think. And the dragon is like taking a snack time, which I really feel good for him. Yeah, no Americans though. Distinct difference in hairstyles with America and
Why
England,
would
'cause
there
I've
be
got English
Americans here? No,
Because there's
those.
Americans here.
Why would there be a dragon here, Hagrid? That's a better question.
Well, the
really good
timing's not really supposed to talk about it.
Well, we're also not supposed to have dragons on campus, and you don't seem too worried about breaking that rule, so...
Give me a convince roll, please.
Ooh,
Olive.
Olive's being such a butt today. I stopped myself before I swore there. Okay, a convince roll.
Okay, you can choose one from the convinced list. As you basically, I think you're trying to. It seems like you're trying to get some more information from Hagrid.
Yeah, I honestly feel in my heart they do it but are now terrified of you. Like, I think it really is just so cheeky that she's being so blunt and so bold with him when it's really not her place to be. So I think he's potentially like a little taken aback that she has the nerve to talk to a professor this way. But knowing Hagrid, I think sometimes maybe he forgets he's a professor and is just like, oh yes, you know?
Is that a new rule? Dragons aren't allowed on campus.
I mean, a professor such as yourself would clearly know this, Hagrid. And I'm not disputing the efficacy of the rule, of course, because, as we all know, rules are here to protect us. I was merely wondering why, because for a professor of your caliber to be breaking such a rule, you must have a good reason. What might it be?
Well, no, we needed supplies for class and such, and well, we've got the prefects here. They must have just missed this part of the ward. We found one of the only ways in here.
So it's just to get supplies?
Well, yeah, it's to get supplies for the festival. Nothing. Nope.
Does that mean there will be food?
Of course there's gonna be food. It's a festival. Nope.
A festival!
Just to clarify, Hagrid, when you said the festival, of course you meant the traditional festival that happens every roundabout now time, correct?
Roundabout now time.
Sure, that traditional festival that has happened before at Hogwarts, right? Right. Yes, that makes total sense. That tracks. How many years has it been since the last time we held it here, though? I do forget. It's been a while since I read about it.
How long would you say it's been since you've read about it?
It's been a minute, you know. My small
Probably been
childlike
longer than
brain
a
just
minute.
can't keep up with remembering all of these details. How long has it been again, Hagrid?
It's been longer than a minute.
Right, longer than a minute.
I think Rosalina's just in the back, still in the mud, making like mud angels going, "A festival, a festival, a festival." And they're just having this like weird, obscure, trying to get each other to say something conversation.
Maisie, why don't
Yeah,
you go
I was
ahead?
just gonna say.
Yeah,
can
go
I
ahead.
notice
You can try and
something?
notice
Do I even
something.
know
Sure.
what it is?
Yeah. You can use any relationship with any of the characters that were there. So Rosalina, Clem, Olive, or Ember.
I'm not there.
You're not there now, so yeah, I guess you could argue no Clem.
Damn. Okay, we'll go Rosalina.
I'm pretty obviously making those mud angels, so I hope you can see me.
Oh yeah.
Yes!
Is that someone on the ground making mud angels next to a dragon? That every single prefect that is there helping with the dragons warned you about getting too close to the dragon.
A
It can
festival,
only be
a
Rosie.
festival.
It can only be Rosie. Okay, I wanna fly down.
Mm-hmm. You start to fly down, and I would like a roll. You're trying to come down at an angle near the dragon. Yeah. Make me a roll. Let's have you be quick and quiet. Okay. How do you fail this? Amazing.
I skid in the mud. I get down there, but I think I'm too distracted by trying to keep myself safe from the dragon, but also from seeing Rosie and trying not to hit her because she's moving around all over the place, and it's like trying to avoid a like consistently moving friend in the mud. It's not gonna happen. So I come in at this super steep angle. I put my feet down. I get there. I put my feet down, but immediately crash onto my butt, slide all the way down, like as far as I could possibly go. I end up really far away from them, and my broom even further from me, and absolutely covered in mud.
Hey!
I
Hey, are
think-
you okay? Hey!
Just covered in mud. You can't even see the hair. Everything is just coated in mud.
Well, hi. I guess I made it. I want to kind of like try and dredge through the mud back over to them because I'm quite a way away from them now. You're here. Oh my goodness, Hagrid, you brought them here. You told them, Hagrid. You told me that I couldn't tell anybody. You told me that I wasn't allowed to tell anybody, Hagrid.
You can't come in here, and they came anyway, and they're here now.
Anyway.
But I don't think it's okay. Right.
Hi.
I'm just gonna look at Olive. It's a dragon.
I knew it was dragons. I knew it was dragons. We were right.
Been feeding the dragon, Olive.
Hagrid,
Right.
you were just in the middle of saying something about the festival before Maisie came
wasn't.
back. I'm pretty sure you were. We were in the middle of talking about the last time it happened. Maisie, do you know how long it's been since the last time the festival was held here?
The last time the festival was held
Here at Hogwarts.
held here. Can I read between the lines? See if I know.
You're trying to read between whose lines?
Olive.
Yeah.
I don't have any bonus with you at the minute, Olive. Oh no, Anne, I'm upset. Am I still upset? When was I upset
let's
from?
see. Well, I think it was from Alex, if I'm not mistaken.
Because that would have been cleared while I was in the hospital ring, right?
I think this would have been cleared because you helped feed and clean a dragon.
Oh, thank you, Wack. Oh, okay.
Okay. You can ask one question from the.
What are they planning?
Olive's trying to rope Maisie into acting like they've heard of this festival before when they clearly haven't. So she's like, you know, that thing that we've talked about and we all know about it. The festival, you know. Right, weren't we just talking about it the other day? And we were saying, I wonder how many years it's been since it was last here.
Absolutely.
But I don't remember. When was it? Do you remember, Maisie?
But didn't we read that? Didn't we go to the library and read that book?
We did. What was that book again?
It was about the festival. I think it was called the festivities of the festival or something.
The history, Hogwarts, a history, and we went to the chapter about the festival. Right, and
then
and Olive just kind of. Her eyes go over to Hagrid to see what his reaction is to all of it.
He's looking at you. Well, go on.
Right. And I just can't, for the life of me, remember what it said. When was the last time that it was held, Hagrid? I just can't seem to remember.
You know what we mean, Hagrid? It's...
Do I?
Yeah. Like when the last time the festival was held, right, Olive?
I was hoping you could tell me.
You don't know?
Why would I?
He doesn't know, Olive.
Right. Well, this has been very illuminating, but I think we should
Has
probably
it?
go check on Ember in the hospital wing, in case she's biting anyone else. Ember, the bitey chicken oniony one. No, I'll catch you up later.
Right, well, you should make sure, and it's a good idea that you head back to the school. And,
Sure.
And you because you should be in class, and it's you know, you shouldn't really be here, and Maisie's the only one that's got the permission for now.
Right. So, thank you so much, Hagrid, and Clifford. A pleasure. And Rosie, why don't we change you into some fresh robes?
We just see the dragon like in the background, like toss up the rest of the hog up into the air, and it's like.
Charming. Rosie, you ready?
Sure. And she's picking herself up out of the mud, but it's everywhere. It's just like coming off in globs. Can you help me up? Can you help me up? It's just like the whole arm grab for the support.
So muddy.
Thank you so much. Hi, I saw you fall. Is your bum okay?
I'm fine. There's a dragon, Rosie.
I know. I was watching him eat, and I was thinking about the festival. I'm probably gonna prepare a big feast for specifically the dragon. I don't know what we're celebrating, but I'm sure it's gonna be great.
Hagrid, are you sure they can't stay? I mean, Rosie's
No.
really good at cooking.
No.
She's
They
great
can't
at
even.
anything to
They're
do
not
with
even
anything,
supposed to be
Hagrid.
here, and technically, you're not even supposed to be here. It's only supposed to be prefects, but we just had too much work, and none of the
Olive is-
professors were able to help. And I saw you there in the hospital. Look, everyone
Olive
should
is
be
really
going
good
back
at
to school and
spells.
going back to their classes.
Very fair. All right. Good luck with the dragon, and we'll see you later. Ready? Let's go.
Oh, okay, bye, Haggy. See you later, little dragon wagon. See you later.
Bye.
Well, say goodbye, Clifford. They're all nice, and they.
Clifford.
If you don't say goodbye, then they won't know that you'll miss them. That's what I always say. Right, Clifford?
Clifford's gonna miss us.
Surely, Clifford, surely you'll at least give him a goodbye or something. Clifford? All right, well, maybe Clifford doesn't really want to do that right now.
Can I read between the lines before? Can I read between the lines for Olive before
Sure.
she goes? Because something is not right here. I think it's going to be the same. What are they planning? She's leaving way too quickly. Why is she leaving? What's happening? What's she planning?
She wants to book it as far away as possible since Hagrid's clearly not giving them any more information to go research.
Okay.
So you can see she's like buzzing with the excitement. She's doing her little like a hand wave thing that she does when she wants to look something up, but she's like, okay.
We'll catch up later. We can like swap notes later. Like swap note. Swap.
Okay, all right. Good luck and be on the lookout for anything suspicious. All right, Rosie, let's go to the hospital wing.
Now, Clifford, if you're not gonna say goodbye, it would at least be nice to wave. You could do something, just at least give them some kind of indication that you're at least listening to them. I mean, they're nice kids and whatnot. I feel like maybe it would be a nice thing. Clifford, maybe give him something, just something. Anything, Clifford? Nothing? All right.
That's all right. It's the thought that counts, so thanks,
Clifford,
Hagrid.
high five!
Oh, no. Hagrid, goes to grab you as you're, trying to give a high five. No.
Sorry. No high fives.
That's not a good idea.
That's my bad. You're more of a hugger. Come here, Clifford. Big hug.
No. Hagrid's using one hand to hold your entire body back.
She's running in the mud to try to get there. Okay, no hugs. We can go.
You can see that Clifford turns her head towards you, and then tilts her head, and then rears back. All right, time to go.
Oh, okay, bye.
Bye.
I'm just gonna lean in to both of them and be like, maybe he needed to do his business in private, and that's why we had to go.
That's
It's
fair.
dragon private time. Yeah.
And Olive's just going to hold Rosie's hand and start doing that shuffle walk kids do when they're trying, when a teacher tells them to walk, don't run, but they're really trying to run, and so they're just trying to pretend to be moving at a rational pace.
And you pop out of the invisibility ward. It's like a weird. It almost feels like some cling film or plastic wrap is just separated as you walk out.
Would we remember, I know it was an invisibility ward, would we remember noticing a difference in sound, we couldn't hear the dragon?
Oh, definitely.
Okay, so there's some kind of protective spell where you can't hear as well, right?
Yeah.
So the second they cross that threshold, Olive's gonna take a deep breath and gonna go, Dragons!
I don't know what you said, but dragons!
Her name's Clifford, and she was so beautiful, and Hagrid let it slip about the festival, and I have no idea what the festival is, but we could figure it out, Rosie. We could,
Okay.
we have to tell Alex, and we have to find Clem,
Right.
and we have to check on Ember. We really should make her a gift basket or something, because she was with us when she got
a basket
injured.
of onions.
Basket of onions,
Every type.
okay, basket of onions, find Alex, check on Clem, give the basket of onions to Ember, and then could we pencil in some time to do just like a small happy victory dance for realizing it was dragons before we had official confirmation? Do you think we could fit that into our day?
Yeah, I wrote it down. I have pencil and dance right here, so we definitely won't forget. Don't even worry about it. Onions.
Okay, good. We'll just we'll find the right moment for it. I'm gonna have shirts made that say I knew it was dragons.
Oh, okay. I can embroider if you want me to embroider a little dragon on the back or something.
Would you do that?
Yeah, of course. I won't promise it's gonna be a good-looking dragon. I mostly embroider frogs, but...
Oh, no, that's fine. Anything would be beautiful. And then, library, festival. Library, festival. Go to the library, look up the festival. Okay?
Library, got it. Do you want me to do the gift basket of the onions and I meet you in the library?
No, I'll go with you. I'll come to the kitchens, and...
Right.
Do we have schoolwork to worry about today, or... Is that less important than
question? Let me consult my handy
basket?
dandy schedule that looks just like whack.
Hi.
What time of day is it?
Oh, well, you just got done with lunch, so you know that you have
You
already...
definitely have a class.
Oh, yeah, you definitely have a class right now. Yeah. You have
we're late for the class.
Uh-huh.
Well, I'm sure Hagrid will write
That
us
was
a
the
note.
reason-
Don't even worry
That
about
was the reason that Alex and Barney didn't join you. They actually didn't want to miss potions class.
They're actually good students, unlike us.
Oh. What day of the week is it?
It's Monday.
Good to know. Just asking for a friend. Oh. Okay. Yeah. So, I miss potions, but next I have, Dada, which is like what I like to call Defense Against the Dark Arts.
It's still potions class right now. It's still, yeah.
Oh no, that one's over. I'm not going to that one. I have things to do. But Dada's next. So, and it looks like you have charms next. But you should be in a history of magic right now. If you go to the library and look up the festival in a history of magic book, then you're essentially doing your schoolwork.
I think they might know that I'm supposed to be in class, though, so...
But if you show up right now, won't we get in more trouble?
Professor Binns never pays attention. He won't notice me sneaking in the back.
Well, okay, so what do I do, per se, for the potions thing?
Go to potions?
Okay. She starts measuring where the sun is with her hands on the walk-in. Whack, how much time do you think I have left in my potions class?
Probably half the class.
All right, well, if my friend says go to potions class, I'm covered in mud still. I guess I'll go to potions.
Just maybe we can...
Do like the onions and stuff like later, like after class, maybe? Like at dinner time?
I think that's a good idea. And if anyone asks, I guess we just tell them... I guess we just tell them that we fell in the mud, Ember had to go to the hospital wing, and and now we're here.
Yeah, and you could tell them that I peed my pants.
I could, but I don't know why I would want to.
Oh, I guess in case they were like, why were you so late? You could be like, oh, Rosalina peed her pants again.
Did again?
My pants.
You peed...
I don't want to talk about it. I think the mud is masking the smell.
Rosie, no. And Olive's just gonna silently rub her back and start walking her in the direction of the Hufflepuff dormitory.
Well, when the dragon roared.
Are you going to the dorm?
I'm a little nervous.
Are you going to the dorm first, or are you going straight to class?
I guess, like, depending on the geography, I think Olive's trying to guide Rosie to go change, and then she's gonna veer off to
Potions
go
is
to her
in the
class.
dungeon.
Okay.
Really,
Rosie?
I'm fine. Nobody will even
Rosie?
notice. I'll sit in the back.
In your pee pants.
Well, it's more like a pea cloak and skirt, but yeah.
Okay. for your sake, not mine, I'm going to say, please don't do that. Go change.
Okay.
And then go to class, okay? And
Okay, I'll run.
sure. Maybe don't lead with IP myself and just
My dad's
only.
saying it's always best to be honest.
Sure.
Unless you don't like someone's shoes. They did say I could lie about the shoes.
But you said you
But
liked
this isn't
my
about shoes, so I should. No, not your shoes. My dad's shoes. I got him them for Christmas, but they look silly on his big feet.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Rosie?
So I'll take a shower, and then I'll tell them I slipped in the mud, and then I'll slide in after that, and I pee my pants, but like under my breath.
And
Have a good history class.
okay. Remember.
I got it from here. Don't even worry about. She's gone. She's leaving.
fresh
Don't even worry
robes.
about it.
Fresh robes, Rosie. Don't put
Yeah.
those back on after the shower.
Fresh roses. Smell good. She's gone. She can't hear anything. She's leaving.
Oh no.
We
Olive.
we switch scenes. Clem, you've just dropped Ember off at the hospital wing.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
I would like you to try and make a convince roll for Ember.
Okay.
Roll your bonus with Ember on it.
Yes.
Okay. It goes smoothly. She doesn't try to bite or peck you.
Aw, yeah.
Yeah. And you've sent her back to Madame Pomfrey, and Madame Pomfrey has basically said, "Oh, looks like this one was hatched a little early. We probably just needed a little more time. Don't worry, did she bite you?"
No. Then that was a very good analogy. I enjoyed that a lot. But I'm fine. I'm good. Do you have onions up here? Do I need to get you some onions?
No, don't worry. There are onions for our not so feathered anymore friend.
Okay, I promised her the good ones. So, if you could
The
just,
good ones.
yeah, like the big yellows, the big yellow ones.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Thank you so much, Madame Pomfrey. I'll see you later.
All right, and heading back to class now, dear.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Class. Yeah. Okay. Bye. And then I just scuttle away.
Yeah, and we see Amber just she's looking weirdly at Madame Pomfrey, and Madame Pomfrey just kind of shoves an onion into Amber's mouth.
Can I roll to see if it was a big yellow? No, I'm kidding. You don't have to.
Wait, but what if you did?
And where are you headed? Are you actually going to class? What are you doing?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to class.
Okay,
Because I'm hoping that my friends are there so that I can ask them what I missed.
sure. Olive, are you heading to History of Magic? You actually are. You're going there. You're not going to the library or anything? Okay.
No, actually going to class.
I'm a bit scared that you're asking us if we're actually going to class the way that you are. Should we not be going to class?
I mean, to be fair, you do have to check with us because how often do we go?
Yeah,
really?
it's rare,
Yeah, that's-
honestly.
So rude.
So, Olive, you head to the History of Magic class. You can see that Professor Binns is blathering away. I would like you to try me quick and quiet, please.
No.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
Oh, okay. You know what? I'm going to use my house benefit and take my +1 forward to body rolls.
Excellent.
Haha, I'm playing the game correctly.
Oh, wow. Okay. So you are both quick and quiet, and you sneak in and sit down. And I think that you see Lily. Do you sit next to Lily?
If there's an open seat next to her, yeah, for sure.
I think with an 11 there is.
Yeah. Okay, yes.
Wait, am I with Olive now?
Not yet.
Okay, sorry.
You had to go all the way up to the hospital wing. It's a bit of a hike, and you're corralling a foul-poxed student. So I think that Olive would get there first. But yeah, Olive, you sit down next to Lily, and Lily's looking at you like, "Where have you been?"
I don't know what you're talking about, Lily. I've been here all along. Yeah, it's mud. Stuff is happening. Weird things are going on at Hogwarts, and Olive's gonna kind of check either side to make sure none of the other students are listening in, and she's gonna go, "Have you ever heard of a festival that Hogwarts takes place in? Or, I guess, the Americans. Maybe it's something they brought with them. I didn't think to check. But a festival, a wizarding festival."
I mean, there are festivals, but I've never heard of one now.
Well, we're apparently preparing to hold one here at Hogwarts. And do you know, Lily, what they're doing to prepare? I'll give you 3 guesses. If you get it right in the first 3 guesses, I owe you a chocolate frog.
3 guesses?
3 guesses.
Is it something to do with Quidditch?
Not that I know of, no. But we did see people flying on brooms around it.
When you are looking into the history of religion and magic, it's very important for all of you to study in detail the originators of said religions. When you are investigating the history of the creators of the religions, you can often find discrepancies abound.
Okay, Lily, I changed my mind. I'm not going to make you guess. I think we both need these chocolate frogs to stay awake. And Olive's just gonna, like, pull some little snacks out of her cloak. I think they're kind of, like, mushed in, maybe from her, like, sitting on one earlier or something, kind of been out of shape, but she's gonna pass a chocolate frog to Lily. And when Lily reaches to grab it, she's gonna whisper, "It's dragons! Dragons!
What?
Dragons! I saw a dragon!"
What? You saw a dragon here? Where was it?
Out by the lake, I guess.
The lake?
They had a protective spell, where you couldn't see it, you couldn't hear it, and we just accidentally stumbled onto a bloody great big dragon on the school property.
Dragon? And it's probably at this point that Clem meanders her way back in. Clem, are you trying to sneak in?
Yes.
Okay, quick and quiet.
Okay. I am scared.
How do you fail this, Clem?
I
Fart.
start to open the door. Wow.
Honestly, please fart. Please fart.
Hold on. Let me work up to it, okay? Let me paint a picture. I start to open the door, okay? And then I start to step in. Obviously, the door was already too loud. But I'm sneaking. I'm staying close to the wall. And then I hear a sound and I get real scared. And I fart real loud. Oh, wow. You didn't have to make it so
Juicy.
obvious.
What did Murgles ever do to you, Whack?
You rolled a 5. Everyone just gets silent. The entire class starts to turn their head. You just hear the sounds of the shuffling of the desks, and you can probably hear the sounds of like people's heads turning. What was that?
I have frozen completely frozen, you know, like fight or flight or freeze. And I'm full on frozen and I can't move.
So good of you to join us, Miss Goosanders.
Then there is the cacophony of laughter that begins to ripple throughout the classroom. Oh no! And by the way, it's your fellow cast members that did this to you. I would just like to point that out.
It was
beet
me
red.
specifically.
Mm-hmm.
I'm beet red. I'm super ashamed, and I sort of, with tears welling in my eyes, rush to take my seat and like become as small as I physically possibly can.
Olive is going to try to fart loudly.
Okay, struggle.
Okay.
Sharp.
I would like to add, because I established +1 to body rolls for a scene, I'm getting a +1 to farting loudly. Just letting you know.
All right, students, please keep quiet. If you could please. Students, please keep quiet. Keep quiet. Student. There is so much history to talk about.
Olive's going to elbow Lily, and she's going to whisper, "Solidarity."
What? Fart? I can't fart on command.
Well, I didn't think I could either, Lily, but I believe in you, and Clem's practically in tears. Now fart like your life depends on it.
How?
Just, I don't know. You're magic. Just try.
What does that even mean?
I don't know. You use a little bit of wood to cast spells, and you can't expel a bit of gas out. Lily, just for friendship.
I don't know if I have any.
Well, I didn't either. And did you hear what just came out of me? Can you please give it a go?
All right, I'll try. Lily's getting beet red slowly. You just see the redness creeping up her face. I got nothing. I'm sorry.
Just make a sound with your mouth. Just...
Is that good?
It's the thought that counts, Lily. And Olive's gonna kind of give her a pat on the back. And, Did Clem come and sit next to Olive or near her?
Yeah, I'm probably sitting next to you, for sure.
Olive's just gonna reach out to hold her hand and just give it a little solidarity squeeze. It's all right, Clem.
Thanks. You really didn't have to do that.
Okay, don't say that though, because I did just fart in front of the class, and please don't tell me I didn't need to do that.
Right, sorry. I would definitely not be your friend anymore if you didn't do that.
Okay.
That was a real clincher for our friendship just now, so.
Okay.
Thanks.
Are you feeling better?
I mean, no, yes?
You can try and, I think we're gonna need a roll to determine that.
Okay.
I don't know if this is resist influence, show courage, or tough it out. I think it's a tough it out.
I thought you were gonna say that it was you next had to roll a convince to see how convincingly happy her fart was.
And I would proudly
No, she did a struggle. That's what the struggle was for before.
Sorry, so what am I doing again?
Tough it out.
Tough it out.
And I think you can roll your relationship with Olive, since Olive helped.
Okay. Sorry, I'm not wearing my glasses, so I have to like...
Oh no! Oh no!
Okay.
When you try to tough it out, on a 6 or lower, you're hurt badly. Choose one. Pass out or flee. you're cursed, severely injured, or deeply affected by it. Take all 3 options from the 7 to 9 list. Choose one of those.
Okay, 1 second.
Hey, did anyone else think we'd be here today?
No.
Absolutely not. No.
But I'm not surprised.
I would like to pass out.
Clem is trying to carry on the conversation with you. Explain how you passed out here, Clem.
Yeah, I mean, thank you. It was very embarrassing. It was like everyone looked at me, you know, like when they saw me, they looked at me in my eyes. It's like they looked through me and heard.
Clem? Clem?
She's leaning on your shoulder now, Olive.
Professor?
We switch scenes. Rosie, you've just taken a shower, and you're heading back to class as well. I would like you to try and be quick and quiet, please.
Right, of course.
What happens when you
I
fail?
may be slow and loud, but I am clean. Am I leaving? I'm just like on the way to class.
You've reached class, but it
Oh no.
hasn't.
Okay,
Yeah.
this is my entrance into class.
Yep.
Okay, instead of sneaking in, Rosalina slams open the door. She like kick pushes it in like Tomb Raider Lara Croft style, and she just yells, "I fell in the mud and I peed my pants!"
Alex, you and Barney are sat around a cauldron, probably looking at various ingredients for a potion. And Rosie makes her way in.
I don't really know how to react to that.
Do you just be supportive? Good for you.
Thank you. Yeah.
Done.
I'm gonna. Is there room next to them? Can I slide in next to them and start like peeking in their potion?
You can see basically Professor Griffiths is staring kind of wide-eyed at you. I would like you to try and convince Professor Griffiths, please, that this is...
That I peed my pants? No problem.
I don't think it's just that. It's you trying to convince him that this is enough of a reason to be late.
I've got this one. I've got it. They need one thing. I can choose one. They need proof. Solid. That's my response here. Yeah, I was worried that you may not believe me, so I did bring my old robe, and she's wearing like a satchel, and she pulls it out, and it's covered in mud, but it also smells a little bit like pee. So yeah, this is the robe, and I'm just holding it. Yeah, I slipped in the mud, and then I got scared, and I peed my pants, so I thought, I was gonna come straight to class, Professor, but my friend said I should shower first, so I showered. I'm sorry about that. If you don't mind, I'll just get to work. Okay. She slides into any open spot possible. Is there any open spot near her? Oh, okay. Hi, Alex.
Yeah, hi. We can catch you up.
Is there a sink in here, Whack?
No, but you have a wand.
Okay, you want me to wash my hands with the wand? I'm bad at magic. So you're asking too much of me. Okay, fine. Hi, Alex. I don't want to touch you because I touched my pee rope, but it's...
Yep, did you bring your cauldron?
You usually need that for potions, class.
Oh, that's
Rosie.
a good point. Yeah.
I'll grab a spare.
I didn't have any room in my satchel because I shoved my pee robe in it.
Your pee robe, right? I'll grab a spare, and then we'll just fill it with water, and you can wash your hands in that, and then.
Oh, good idea. What are we making?
Is it the dragon skill potion again today, or?
No, today would be probably. I think this is a salve. Today you're working on like you're probably like going through. There's like standard salves and things that get made, but there's probably different ways to make them. And I think today's one of those days where Professor Griffiths is just kind of teaching you like the normal way to heal some minor burns. Normally you use these sort of ingredients when you're making the potion. Here's another way you can do it. It's probably like a really basic kind of lesson. Like Friday was the big, dragon scale potion, or last week was the dragon scale potion thing, and this week it's like a minor salve.
Yeah, it's just simple salves today, so we can catch up on the basics. And here, you wash your hands in that cauldron.
How are you?
Good to go.
Yeah, you have to cast a spell to get water, though.
Am I doing it or are you doing it, Alex?
No, I'll definitely do it. Yeah.
No, don't touch it.
Aguamenti.
Okay, and Aguamenti is a, I believe it's a second year spell, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, second year. I do it confidently though, so that means it just works.
Wow. 13. Okay. So you cast the spell. And
yeah, there you go. Just get your hands under the stream so that
water begins.
Look, I can't watch too high because I wrote my notes on my arm, so.
Right. Okay. Yep. Just.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Good. Well, here's the notes that we took before. You can look over. You can look over these, and then
thank you. How's your day
been? Fine.
We saw a dragon.
Huh?
What?
You left and there was a dragon, and then I slid in the mud, and then the dragon roared, and I peed my pants, and that's why I peed my pants, and that's why I was covered in mud. We all saw a dragon. Hagrid was covering up a dragon. The dragon was in the middle of property. And it was in a secret, like, invisibility cloak, and people were watering it like a flower. It's named Clifford.
Like a real dragon. You mean that Olive was right?
Olive was right. She even said, and I quote, "I knew it was dragons." Did I say something wrong? Do you hate dragons? I'm so sorry.
No,
Did you
I
get
really
attacked by a dragon as a kid?
No, that would be cool, but no.
That would be cool.
Can I go see the dragon? Or
maybe like after class, or like we're running a bunch of okay, here's some errands we're running after all our classes. I have to go get some onions because Ember bit Hagrid on the arm. We have to do we're gonna pencil in a dance because we're gonna celebrate about seeing the dragon, and then we have to go to the library and look up, oh yeah, that's right, there's supposed to be some sort of festival, and that's why the dragon's here.
Festival.
Yeah, so maybe it's like Dragon Festival or something.
Dragon Festival?
Yeah, don't tell anyone though, because Hagrid was like, "Psh, you're not supposed to know that." And I was like, okay.
Okay.
Well, there's a dragon in the school?
Like a big one or a little one or middle size?
No, he's a big boy.
It
He's a
was
big, well,
real
she's a lady.
Small one, right?
It was probably like that big.
That's the whole room, though, Rosie.
Yeah, he was big and he was eating a pig.
Was that a big pig?
Yeah, it was like a hog.
A whole
Pumpkin hog.
And that's in the school.
Well, it's not really in school. It's in the middle of property, like smack dab in the middle of the land of school. But it's in a prison, kind of like a prison of secrets.
It's in prison. Okay.
I don't think he's gonna hurt us, but when he growled, it was scary. Yeah, it was a little scary. But I wanted to hug him. Well, no, he was eating. She was eating, and she just like, she was eating, and then she was like, and then that is when she ate the rest of the hog, and that is simultaneously also when I peed my pants.
Is it like tied up though?
Oh my gosh, I was making mud angels in my own pee.
Pea angels?
I'm very confused.
That's me too. Which part though?
Yes.
How sure are you that it was definitely a dragon and you didn't maybe like
Bonk my noggin and imagine the dragon?
Yeah.
I was pretty sure before you asked that question, and now I'm feeling a little weird. Maybe I did imagine the dragon. No, I would never imagine dragons. I think it was real.
I think that I will go and see the dragon at dinner, and
You're
then
going to see it?
Oh, why not? We could be good friends with the dragon.
You just said that Hagrid said that he didn't want anybody to see it.
well,
Yeah, but like Hagrid doesn't want us to see most things, but he's like really bad at keeping secrets. I can relate because I am also really bad at keeping secrets. That must be why me and Hagrid are such good friends.
yeah, I want to see. I've never seen a dragon.
I think we could see it again. I think it should be fine. I should have written down which spot it was in, because it's like imaginary, like it's like invisible. Maybe
It
I
was
can
an imaginary dragon.
No. It was a real dragon inside an invisible bubble.
How did you know
Like
there was a bubble if it was invisible?
Because I walked through it. There was like a sound barrier and everything. It was a secret. And there was all of these prefects and students flying overhead, shooting water out of their wands to like water the grass or the dragon or something. X.
Was that on
This
fire?
way. I didn't see any fire. I don't remember any fire. I don't know. I was a little distracted. There was one prefect, and then is Amber our age, Whack? She wouldn't be in this class, right?
No, she's an older prefect. She's
Okay.
I think a 6th year.
And then like an older Hufflepuff. I think her name
Yeah,
is
6th year.
Amberlyn or something.
Number. Okay, so then. Okay, so are we allowed to see the dragon or not?
I think we're probably all gonna go back to see the dragon, so you should just come with us. Have we ever followed the rules?
Barney, we can't pass up the chance to see a dragon. It's a dragon.
Exactly, Barney. Think about it. You would probably cry yourself to sleep if you missed a dragon.
But it sounds like we're not supposed to. And on top of that, it seems like it's some kind of festival too. Like, we probably will see a dragon at a festival.
Well, it's the best time to see the dragon is now, when it's just eating, because then it's full
Define
and
best.
better than when it's hungry.
But
Better than good. Best.
Oh, I don't know.
If I see the dragon and I come back and say I saw the dragon, Barney, and it was super cool, are you gonna feel like I should have saw the dragon?
I don't know.
Try and convince Barney.
Barney, heart roll. A 10.
I guess. Are you sure?
I'll bring my binoculars so we can just get into the bubble to where we can see it, and we can use our binoculars so we don't need to get close. How's that? Like a middle ground?
That's probably a lot safer, right?
Yeah, and I'll also bring my dragon scale potion that I made. It's a really good one. So that if it starts moving, we can take a sip of that and run away, and we'll have dragon scales, which should hopefully stop us from being burned into a crisp. So yeah.
So you're gonna go?
How scary would you say the dragon was?
Scale
Well-
of 1 to McGonagall.
So good scale.
The dragon was cool, but it was scary enough to make me urinate. So I'm not sure where on 1 to McGonagall that.
So 9.
Yeah.
I've never urinated in McGonagall's presence, so I'm not sure that's an accurate scale. I think on a scale from 1 to urination, it was a urination, but also on a scale from 0 to super cool, it was also a super cool, so...
Well, on a scale from 1 to peeing, where is Professor McGonagall?
6? 7 when she's... No, 8 when she's angry.
Right, so yeah, that's what we're talking about. Angry. So it's
Okay,
25% scarier than an angry Professor McGonagall.
But only when it's roaring, and the other percentage of the time it's being super rad and being like a dragon and stuff. And like if you saw that... You just eat a pig. You eat pigs too, but they're just prepared differently. Let's not get snobby here.
Right, but see, the thing is, a dragon could also eat me. And
But Hagrid's there, like babysitting the draggy waggy.
Okay. I mean, that's a little bit more
I
comfortable.
mean, you don't have to come.
No, we'll just keep the distance. I think that's the safest bet. We won't.
Of course, yeah. Why would you get super
angels
close to the dragon to like
next
high five or hug it or anything? That would be so silly.
That would be silly. I don't want to hug it.
Yeah, let's not do that. Don't hug the dragon.
I would.
It wouldn't be cool to feel its scales or anything,
So
or to
that's
be like
why-
the only friend that dragon's ever made.
Okay, so I don't know about the friends part, but I would like to touch it. But I would only do that.
If it was sleeping.
I don't think I would ever. I want to do it, but I don't think I would ever do it because.
Can you imagine having like a handshake with the dragon?
Its claws would be sharp, and then its big teeth and fire-breathy face would be too close, and that's would. That's,
You start to see this like looming shadow creeping over your group.
the salve smells. Professor, does our salve smell?
How is your salve coming, Mr. Pippin?
I think it's salvageable. It was just, sorry. Go ahead, Alex.
Miss Earthcloud, I hope that you have been caught up, as you were rather late.
Well, Alex
today.
is such a good teacher.
Yeah, Rosie was just copying our notes from before, and my salve is, I think, pretty good. Shall I roll for it?
Absolutely.
Mind roll.
This is a mind roll,
Potions
and this
is
is
not my
related to your
favorite.
potions class.
Yeah. An 8.
Do you see the yellowish color that is starting to appear, Mr. Pippin?
Yeah, I do. It's
That comes from a lack of proper stirring.
right. I got distracted by catching up
I
with Rosie.
believe
I guess.
you did. What about you,
Sorry, that was...
Miss Earthcloud?
Can I roll for it?
Have you started your
Am
potion?
I making it?
Have you started your salve?
Maybe like absentmindedly while I was talking about the dragon, I'm just like throwing things in.
Sure. What's your favorite class?
Potions.
Oh, it is your favorite class. Okay, so
I
that'll...
like to think Rosie's just accidentally good at one thing, and it's potions.
Sure. It's going to be offset, though, by the fact that you were late. So you're going to get a -1 because you've been chatting.
Okay, so I
and-
just won't add my potions forward.
You just roll your mind roll.
Please be accidentally really good. Please, dear God.
Surprisingly, yours is a bit yellow as well. Keep a mind on the stirring. Counterclockwise 5 turns, and then clockwise 7.
So you think the yellow's from the stirring, right? Rosie
from
looks
the lack
panicked
of
for no
stirring.
reason whatsoever. Okay, good. Just making sure it's stirring and nothing else. Thank you, Professor. Sorry about that.
Yes.
Oh, Professor, I made after last week I made a dragon scale potion on my own. And just wanted you to take a look at it.
Very well. I'll be happy to take a look at it, Mr. Pippin.
Yeah, I brought it with me today just to be sure. Here you go.
All right. And
It's perfect.
you did a
Perfect one. Yeah. Yes, I'm sucking up. Deal
So
with
he,
it.
so he he looks at it and he says,
Color's right. Consistency looks right. Let's have a smell. Yes. Seems rather good. Well done, Mr. Pippin.
I was surprised at how much everything cost to make it, though, but it was worth it.
Yes, as you can imagine, obtaining the dragon's claws, scales, and such are not exactly an easy endeavor.
Yeah, because they're sharp and pointy and they breathe fire out of their face.
Yes. Well done.
Oh, thanks. Thank you. I'll start this one bit. Can I salvage this one? Or what shall I start over? With the salve?
I suggest it would be better to start over. You cannot go lax in your stirring. It is very important in this recipe.
Okay.
And you, Barnabas. Me? Yes, I want to see your salve as well. All right. What do you think, Professor? Let's have a look. Ah, better. Green. The correct color. Let's check the consistency. Yes, good bubbles. Well done. Thank you, Professor. Someone's been minding their stirring. Thank you. All right, and I'll be checking back in just a bit.
Okay. Yeah. And just take note down that once it's gone, and you have to start over. See, that's why you should just do it right the first time so you don't have to start over.
So I should throw this one away. Also, which potion of his which of yours did he smell? What are you
it's a
carrying around that you let
dragon
the professor?
Dragon scale potion that I made. It was really
Should I
expensive
start
to
letting the
get all this
professor
stuff.
smell my extra potions?
The professor's the best person to tell you how good it is, because I thought it was really good, but then the professor tells me it's really good, so now I know it's really good.
That's
If
a good
there's
point.
Anyone to tell you if something smells right, he's probably the professor for it.
Mm-hmm.
He must have $1 million nose.
Galleons, but yeah.
That's
Oh,
a good place for
a
us to take our break.
$1 million nose.
What a silly day today.
What is
Yeah, I
happening
hate myself.
today?
I don't know.
What a silly day. Thank you, everybody, for watching thus far. We're going to take a little bit of a break, give people an opportunity to relieve themselves if needed, and perhaps grab some snacks. Maybe even at the same time. That'd be weird. We're gonna take a little bit of a break, and we're gonna be back in just a few minutes. Please make sure you follow all of these lovely people. Give them a follow, please. Follows are free. And if you notice beneath the channel, we have a panel for Black Lives Matter. Please don't forget about that. There's some really horrible things that are happening in the world. We're trying to make you smile, but it's important that we also don't forget about these things that are happening. So check out the link, and there's a way that you can sign petitions, you can text, you can donate, you can read about the different things that are going on and have happened, especially if you live in America. Go check it out and educate yourselves. And we're going to take a break. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Hang tight for more Witchcraft and Wizardry. Back in just a few. Welcome back, everybody. Table Stories, Witchcraft and Wizardry. We were definitely not doing anything hilarious on the break. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's been a silly day, and the break was, well, it was on theme. We return. I think we return to Maisie. Maisie, you have been assisting Hagrid and the prefects with the Dragon Clifford. You've just seen your friends head out, and you've returned to work. Did you have any other questions or anything for Hagrid?
Well, I was covered in mud, so before I returned to work, I wanted to ask him if he could just help, because I don't want to slide off my broom. Just, Hagrid, if you help me with Agomenti to just kind of clean myself, because otherwise I'm going to slide off my broom and maybe hurt myself.
Well, I wouldn't be able to do that here.
But why? It's already very wet.
Well, I don't do that sort of thing.
Is that why you needed us for the... What, you mean cast spells? You don't cast spells?
Well, not so much, really.
Well, why, Hagrid?
Well, I never graduated Hogwarts.
Oh.
I'm not allowed to have a wand.
You're not allowed?
No.
But we haven't graduated Hogwarts and we're allowed a wand.
Right, but you're students.
But you're a teacher.
I know, but it's since I'm the Care of Magical Creatures teacher, I'm not really teaching you any spells or nothing, so it's really just how to take care of them and whatnot. So you don't really need one for that.
But Hagrid, you do have a wand. You just don't
No,
use
I'm not allowed to have a wand.
But you're not allowed to have a dragon either, Hagrid, and you clearly have a dragon, so you must have a wand, Hagrid.
I don't have a dragon. I'm just making sure that everything's right for things.
So you don't have a wand either. You're just making sure that there's one in your hut just in case anybody else might need one.
What do you mean?
You're really serious, aren't you? You don't have a wand?
Oh.
Would you like one?
Well, like I said, I'm not supposed to have one.
But if you could, would you like one?
I suppose I would have liked to graduate Hogwarts. It would have been nice.
I mean, I
I
don't
was
see why you
Hufflepuff,
couldn't.
just like Rosie.
Well, that makes a lot of sense. Rosie could even help you, I'm sure maybe we could go and speak to McGonagall about it, and I mean, I say we, I just, sometimes you just need a friend there for some, what would Olive say? Moral support. And I could maybe do that.
Well, I don't know if that's the best idea.
Oh,
I wasn't really ever very good with spells and things.
Well, I'm not really the best at spells either, Hagrid, really, but, it's like,
It's like with Swath, right? Like, I'm not very good at spells, and I'm also not really good at just I don't know, living in the moment, you know, like Rosie does. But Olive's really good at spells, and Rosie's really good at living in the moment. And Clem she has a point of view that makes you really think about the world. You know? It really is quite special when you think about it. And Alexander, he's really good at a whole bunch of stuff, right? Like potions and that spell that he learned from Barney. And anyway, my point is that you don't have to be perfect at everything, Hagrid, because it's okay to not be very good at stuff. But when you have your friends around you, you can help each other at the things that you're not very good at, and then you can help your friends at the things that you're good at, and it kind of balances out, and you look after each other. And so you don't need to be good at everything, Hagrid. You just need to be you, and maybe we can just help you do all the other stuff. I mean, not that we know anything, we're just second years, but we could definitely help if you wanted that.
Sorry, I misspoke. Hagrid was actually a Gryffindor. I forgot.
That's real nice, but I think maybe it's too late.
It's never too late, Hagrid.
I don't know if Minerva, Headmistress McGonagall would go for that sort of thing. I mean, I got left back a few times, and you know, I had a few years left to go.
But Hagrid, you're a teacher. You know so many things about all sorts of stuff.
Right, but
I think you'd be great at it. I think it would be wonderful. And think of all of the wonderful things that you could do for all the animals if you had a wand. I mean, you know, if you wanted. I feel like I might be pressuring you a little bit, and I really don't want to do that, but I just want, you could just ask, and then you'd know, and McGonagall would tell you.
I don't know. I never really gave it much thought after, what happened.
What do you mean after what happened? What happened?
Oh, it's a long time ago. No reason to bring it up now. When we get you cleaned up. I know we got some rags and some water and things. Come on.
Okay. All right. Well, we can.
After all, once you help finish cleaning Clifford here, you can head back to class. Since you're feeling better and all.
Yeah. I will. I kind of want to give you a hug, Hagrid. Is that allowed?
Oh, sure.
Oh! Run, just like run and just get lost and leave a giant mud-shaped cross print on his robes. Like, giant for Maisie, tiny for Hagrid.
All right. That's thank you. That's nice.
Thanks for asking me to come and help, Hagrid. It's really nice to be able to fly and
Yeah,
do
I
something.
mean, I saw you flying so well in you know, the Quidditch matches and whatnot last year, and you know, you're the first year seeker since Harry was about.
Since Harry?
Oh yeah.
I mean, I knew it was rare. I didn't realize that the last was Harry. that's quite a lot of news that you've just given me
You
there,
didn't know?
Hagrid. I didn't. I knew. I just didn't know it was quite that. Okay. So, that's a lot to live up to, but it's going to be okay. I can. Thank you very much for asking me to come and feed the dragon. Please, can I talk about my friends? Can I? They know already, so I can.
It'd probably be better if you didn't.
But they already know, Hagrid.
I know, but we're not supposed to say nothing about the festival and nothing. Dragon, no.
But I don't even know when the festival is, Hagrid, so how could I say anything about the festival?
Right.
Because if I knew when it was, then I could say something, but even you don't know that, do you, Hagrid?
Of course I do.
Oh. Well, it's a good job you didn't tell me then, because if you did, then maybe I would know too, or...
Right. Wouldn't want you to know.
Definitely not, especially not considering how soon it's coming up and everything.
Of course not.
Yeah. Is there anything else that I could do to help for the festival?
Help? Well, maybe. I'll come find you.
Okay, because I'm happy to, and my friends will be too, Hagrid. They would be too. You've always got
Right,
extra pairs
well.
of hands in us.
Lots of hands, right?
Lots of hands.
All right, well, let's get you cleaned up then and
Okay.
finish up here, and then you can head back to class. Maybe you can even catch your third period before it's done.
I don't even know what it is. I should probably... I'll get cleaned up and have a look. Thank you, Hagrid, again. Really.
Of course, you're welcome.
Yeah, I'm gonna go over and find the...
Yeah, there's
Cleaning.
probably like some really large towels that are there, and just some like half dirty water. That it's just kind of a mess.
I'm gonna pick up a bottle of water, a bucket of water as much as I can, and literally just throw it over myself, like turn it upside down above my head,
Yeah.
and like throw it over myself, and fumble around for a towel, and it's way too big for me, and I don't know, probably trip over it while trying to get myself dry. I feel like the ending result is going to be that I am definitely more drenched, slightly less muddy, but it's not really going to make much of a difference, really. Didn't really change much.
Fair enough. So, you finish helping clean up Clifford, and you head off back to class. Now, you do have permission to be here, so you don't have to make any kind of roll. Are you heading directly back to class?
Where are we now? What?
You're sort of northwest of the lake there. Kind of like in here. I'll bring up the map for the viewers as well. Right by like the stain over there.
Okay. And what class? Would it still be? Would it still be potion?
Yeah, it's near the end of third period on Monday. So that's history and magic for you.
Yeah, history and magic. Yeah, I want to go to history and magic. Yeah, we're gonna go straight there.
Okay. Head back to class. You probably don't have too much time left in the class. You get back, you can see the ghostly visage of Professor Binns. You can see Olive, and Clem looks like she's leaning on Olive's shoulder, and you can see that Lily is there as well. I'd like you to make a roll for me. Go ahead and notice something, or actually read between the lines.
Is this for a particular person?
Yeah, this is for Clem.
Happy days.
Okay, an 8. You can ask one question or two questions. No, I'm sorry, one question as you read between the lines.
How are they feeling?
Clem might be passed out. You can see that Olive is probably trying to fake it or something along those lines. But she's raising her hand, trying to get Professor Binns' attention. If any of you have ever tried to get Professor Binns' attention before, you know it's extremely difficult. Professor Binns doesn't really pay attention to what the class is doing. He's usually writing things on the board and completely disregarding what's happening in the class. It's usually a straight lecture with no real commentary on questions. Occasionally, there's like a long period of time that happens before Professor Binns turns around. Like he will check like every 10-15 minutes or something. It's probably the easiest class to sneak into.
Clem? Clem, are you Olive, what's going on? Clem, are you okay?
She passed out. She
Why?
farted loudly when she tried to sneak into the room and then sat down, started talking to me, and immediately passed out. And Professor Binns doesn't seem to notice. Professor?
I'm going straight up
Professor?
to the front to Professor Binns. Professor?
When you're looking
Professor,
various
excuse me, Professor
religions,
Binns, excuse me. Sir,
this is
Professor.
very unorthodox.
Excuse me,
Yes.
Mr. Professor Binns, excuse me, sir.
Skylar.
I think we should be worried about Clem.
Clem.
Professor, Clementine seems to have passed out. Might we escort her to the hospital wing?
Oh my. Another student passed out.
Another one?
Another?
It
Another one?
seems
Who
to
else?
happen quite regularly in my class, unfortunately.
Oh, she fainted, not fell asleep.
Sure, it's nothing to do with you, sir.
Right. And she doesn't seem to want to wake up.
I don't know if want has anything to do with it. I think she's incapable of it. Hence the
Really?
hospital wing.
Very well. Please escort Miss Goose Sanders to the hospital wing.
Okay.
Right away, Professor.
Do you want to just get, and I'll get this side.
Sure.
One student should be enough.
I'm not that strong to carry someone on my own.
Try and convince Professor Binns.
Okay.
This will be your relationship with Clem.
Okay.
Can I? Is it worth me inspiring? And it's my soul roll. Would this be a relationship with Clem, or because I'm trying to get?
No, you're trying to inspire Olive.
Yeah, but I would really like to use a relationship with.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but no.
this.
So it seems like you want to try and inspire Olive, Maisie. Why don't you go ahead and try and inspire Olive, your relationship with Olive. You can go ahead and roll that.
No pressure or anything.
I mean, we'll
What do you
just
say
see what
to
happens.
inspire Olive?
Olive, I have something really important to tell you, really important, and Clem. And I think if I can even tell you this now, maybe Clem will hear it and she'll wake up. So you can do this, okay? You can do this. You can tell him it won't take much. He doesn't really listen. You just need to maybe flatter him. I don't know, but you can do this. It's really you are the one who can. Yes.
Somehow I feel worse for having had you hype me up.
I'm really sorry. I tend to have
6
that
or
effect
lower,
on people.
you aren't convincing, and the other person takes a -2 forward to body, heart, or mind, depending on the inspiration. Considering that you were trying to convince Professor Binns, I think your heart has taken a -2 forward.
I'm really sorry, Olive. I was trying to help. I have this effect a lot, and I never mean to. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
It's too much about me and not enough about you. Oh no.
Wow, you know what's so funny is I feel like had I not heard that speech, I may have been successful in my attempt,
I'm
but
sorry.
just barely.
I tried. I really tried hard, Olive.
Student should be enough.
Please, Professor.
Miss Everglade should be fine.
Right, Professor. I'll be right back. Maisie, will you take notes for us?
Yeah.
It's all right. I'll be right back.
Sorry, Olive. I made it about me. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry.
It's okay. And Olive's gonna really try her best to support Clem and carry her.
I feel like you're just
to the hospital
dragging.
wing.
You're just dragging Clem.
A little bit, but trying not to.
Sure. And
Is there a
off you
chance
go.
I could wake up? No.
There's always a
Probably not.
chance.
Okay.
So Maisie, you sit down for the rest of the class, which is not very long. There's probably only like 5 minutes left. Something along those lines. Olive, you are trying to bring Clem to the hospital wing. You get to the stairs and you run into an issue.
Is the issue stairs?
Yes.
That speaks to me on emotional levels. What do?
Magic, maybe it's the magic.
Can I Wingardium Leviosa a human? Or is there a spell for this? Right, yes, okay, I can do this. And Olive's going to take her wand and point at Clem and go, Carpe retractum.
Okay.
Can I use my relationship with Clem?
Absolutely.
Okay, alright. Is that in my spell bank? No, that would make too much sense.
Oh, wow. Okay. You begin to cast the spell, and you can see a rope begin to form as you cast Carpe Retractum, which produces a rope of light used to pull objects toward the caster, or if the target is fixed in place, to pull the caster towards the target. Where do you attach the rope?
I'm attaching the rope to the top of the staircase, and she's climbing the staircase like she's climbing like Mount Everest or something. Like she's holding her wand with one hand and Clem with the other, and she's like, all right, just one stair at a time, Clem. And then like she's, putting one hand under another and trying to keep an arm around Clem's waist while she's doing it. And she's mountaineering her way up the stairs.
Sure. Go ahead and struggle. You get a +1 on the roll.
Does this still technically count as the same scene? Okay.
Yep.
So +1 total.
Oh, as the scene in the classroom?
Oh, yeah, because we left, huh?
Yeah, it's a different scene.
Okay, all right. But I am still rolling with my relationship with Clem.
Yeah, and you get a +1 for your rope trick.
Okay, cool. Wow, that helped.
So I'm picturing this horrific scene of you trying various ways to climb up the stairs. You've got a rope and you're trying to drag Clem. Explain this. What's happening?
I described this like hand over hand kind of motion that she's doing, but I think what she forgets is, so she has Clem, kind of like arm around Clem, and she puts one hand, she moves the other, and when she goes to move her hand a third time, she raises it and Clem just drops out because there's
sack
nothing.
Of potatoes.
Yeah, there's nothing to hold Clem in place the second she lifts her arm up. So Olive is perfectly held to her magical rope, and Clem is just crashing down.
I think there's probably like a little...
Oh, what? Seriously? When will it be enough for you?
Never.
Right?
There's a little one. The toot.
And Olive's just gonna try her best to kind of pick Clem back up and, dust her off a little bit, because if she fell on the stairs, there might be little scuffs potentially. And she's gonna try to keep going, but I imagine it's very, very, very slow going this way.
Yeah. Class is ended. Maisie, get out of class. You can probably see Olive and trying to struggle with Clem by the stairs.
Yeah, straight to her. Olive, are you okay? How can I help? Tell me what to do.
Could you take the other half of Clem, like we tried to get Professor Binns to let us do in the first place?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
think we got her.
Do we need the ropes or?
No, the rope was more of I am one tiny human child trying to carry another tiny human child up a staircase alone, kind of thing. And now that you're here, we should be good.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's Professor Binns' fault. You should have known one student couldn't do this.
Yeah, it was quite rude of him.
Clem, why don't you try and notice something? You've got a You've got a -2 in this roll.
Okay.
Clem, you start to stir.
Clem?
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 Scorpius and Albus. Scorpius and Albus. What? What?
Are you alright?
What did you say?
What? What? Where am I? What happened?
This is the stairs, Clem.
This is the stairs.
This is the stairs.
The stairs. I was not at the stairs before. Oh god.
You passed out. You fainted.
I farted in front of the whole class.
Sure.
Coming up from the dungeon area, you see Barney, Alexander, and Rosie making their way up.
Hi!
Hi.
Rosie,
Are you okay? You look sweaty.
Everything.
Could we please get some assistance? Taking Clem to the hospital wing. She fainted.
Oh,
No, I don't need to. I don't
no.
need to go. I'm fine now. I'm fine now.
Why did you faint? Don't you want to get checked out?
I'm
Did
pretty
you
sure
have
it was
food?
shame. I'm pretty sure it was shame.
Faint.
I think it was a shame faint. I think it was. But
Are you-
Whack. Am I feeling better or still bad? Like, do I feel like I need to go to the hospital wing, or am I just coming out of it passing out? And
You just passed out. That was the option
Yeah,
that you
okay.
took, so you didn't
Yeah,
take the
so I would-
conditions.
so I have no conditions. I'm probably fine now. Okay. Yeah. I'm fine. You know what? I could really go for a cup of coffee though.
What? You're so upset
Once
with
again,
Paul?
we're not allowed to have coffee here, especially
damn
after the
it.
incident.
Yeah, it's
I do
lethal.
have something to tell you that might cheer you up.
Okay. What is it?
I think we can help Hagrid with something.
What?
What? The
I like
dragon?
Hagrid.
Oh my gosh, I forgot there was a dragon.
Is it about the dragon?
Not that, actually. Although maybe the festival, but not that either. Did you know
festival?
that? Did you know that Hagrid doesn't have a wand?
I'm sorry, what?
He doesn't have a wand.
Doesn't he have like an umbrella?
Did he lose it?
Wait.
No, he's not allowed one because he never graduated, so he doesn't have a wand. Like, at all. He doesn't
What?
have
He can
one.
be a teacher, but he didn't graduate and he can't have a wand?
Wait, Hagrid's been at Hogwarts for like.
Ever. I think the word ever is operative here.
We can use that.
So,
Surely he's deserves a wand.
I was trying to... Right? Exactly. That's
Or
exactly...
two.
Exactly.
Oh, he must have, his wand would be like really big.
Wouldn't it? It would be
Like a full tree.
would be like one amazing. So, I think that we could help him, and I was trying to. And I don't think that he thinks that he's good enough, but he's great.
He's
you know?
the best.
Wait,
Maisie?
but what were you going to say?
Go ahead,
Clem?
Olive. Nothing.
Oh,
What were
I'm
you going to
just-
say?
I'm just confused. I mean, we got our wands before going to Hogwarts. Why should Hagrid have to graduate to have his?
Well,
Yeah.
I said the same. I was like, I have one. I haven't graduated. But he was maybe thinking about studying again. And like, can you imagine if like
Wait.
Hagrid was in our class? Like,
Are you suggesting that we help Hagrid go to school so he can get his wand?
yes.
And we can be study buddies.
But if he wants,
Hey, I have a
only if he
question. I'm
wants-
not very good at school.
Only if he wants to.
That's okay. You're good at so many other things that are important to becoming a well-rounded human being.
I don't know if that's a question. I think that's a statement.
Wait, is Hagrid a
Right, that
human
was a
being?
statement. That was a statement.
Right, but
Yes, but also a human giant.
you bring positive energy to the study group, which helps us all study. So you're like, you give us study bonus, and then you do your best.
Oh,
Your
So-
vibes are spectacular.
Okay, so hold on. So we're gonna do this, right? We're gonna help Hagrid get a wand?
Well,
I
only if
think
he wants
Hagrid
to,
should
though.
have a golden wand
Well, of course he wants to.
with
Well, that's what I
like
thought.
a dragon.
Even if he says he doesn't want one, I mean, let's be real. He probably still wants one. So I think that we should definitely, like,
he should just get
force-
one for long service to the student and school of Hogwarts, and just be awarded one. But if he has to jump through hoops, then we'll give him a boost.
I don't know if I'm strong enough to give Hagrid a boost, but I will morally and with spirit.
See, you're very strong when it comes to moral boosts. You're Hagrid strong when it comes to moral boosts. You're the Hagrid of good vibes.
Oh, that's really sweet, Alex. Thanks.
It's true.
So where do we start?
I don't know. He said that he was thinking about talking to Minerva.
Do you call him a
First name basis.
I dare one of you to call her Minerva.
Whoa.
Oh, no, absolutely not. I peed my pants once today and I'm not doing it again.
Would you
Not
pee your...
again.
Oh, yeah, okay, I can see that. But why
If
are
you
we
do- if you
suddenly
don't-
talking about kissing?
She transfigure all of us into some sort of slime.
Maybe. That's
Honestly,
yeah,
being a
maybe
slime
a
sounds
slime.
pretty good. I gotta be honest.
I was.
And no responsibilities.
No
I was
farts.
thinking, like you know,
Wait, what?
you know, in the first Quidditch match, and Olive, you made the hat, and you all did the chant, and I was just wondering if maybe we could do something like that for Hagrid.
We
I'm
could
in.
gather our study notes from first year, and we can combine them and stuff into
I'm really
the
good at
Hagrid-sized book. You're
transcribing
really good
books.
at
I can make a whole book. I got really fast over the summer.
And then we can gift it to Hagrid, so he's got like the first year refresher, and then we'll do the same from now for our second year one, and get our second year notes and stuff.
I'm so sorry. I have another idea. Is it okay if I say it?
Yes.
Okay, so I have another idea. we should do a petition and get everyone to sign it, saying that we want Hagrid to get a wand and graduate Hogwarts. And if everyone in the school signs it, then that's a lot of people who say that they want that, and then they have to do it, right?
I vote Rosie in charge of petitions because she's.
I think that Hagrid is maybe a little bit sensitive to the fact that he doesn't have a wand because he didn't graduate, and I don't
So we might
think.
need
Do we
to
know
keep
why
it
he
on
gosh, I'm
didn't
really bad at that.
graduate? Do we know the lore behind it?
He said because of the thing, but then wouldn't tell me what the thing was. So I think that maybe,
Well, why don't we
Maybe
write?
he had a dragon.
Why don't we write Ollivander and ask for a wand to be sent for Hagrid? Maybe it's a mistake.
I mean,
how's he
That's-
supposed to practice if he doesn't have a wand?
We
That seems like
could
going-
investigate why in the first place he doesn't have a wand. Then when we find out why, we can make an actionable plan that makes sense to the why and then becomes the how.
Okay, how's this for a plan? We get the
Can
study
you write
notes.
that down for me?
Yeah, okay.
We get the study notes collected, and then Rosie cooks some like really nice food for him, and we take them both as like an encouraging. We encourage you. Here you go, and we're here to help you. And then if he feels like talking about why things happened, then maybe we can come up with ideas after that, or we can just help him.
Okay, so I wrote it here. It says actionable plan equals how and why equals important. Does that make any sense?
No.
yes.
It's lots of
Maybe.
buzzwords, and
Yeah.
I think that means it's good.
Okay. So maybe what we should do
I didn't
is
hear words buzz at all.
I got nothing for that one. That one's confusing me.
Are there
okay, here's
bees?
what I'm
Are
thinking.
there bees?
No
Barney,
bees.
can you make your words buzz?
I
Oh,
don't know.
boy.
I've never tried.
Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. We go to the library and ask questions to find out why Hagrid did not get a wand in the first place. Then
that
when we
what-
understand why he didn't get it, then we can make a plan to deal with the how he does get one.
Okay, does that not feel like going behind his back a little bit? And shouldn't we just ask him to his face with the notes and the food, so that we're like, here, we'll.
I think we should, Alex. I think honesty is the best policy.
Yeah, be upfront about it.
What
And
you
then,
said before.
when we go to the library, instead of looking that up, we can look up the festival. We
Yes.
can do some
Oh.
research on why on earth Hogwarts is putting on some kind of festival. that we're
Wait,
not
a
supposed to know
festival?
about.
Olive. I tried to get Hagrid to tell me some more, and I said that if he needed any help, that he could ask me, and that he could count on us, and that we'd be his hands for him.
I think it sounds like it's very promising. I think we have a good lead on this one.
Okay. But
Okay, so we're just gonna ask Hagrid, even though he said that he didn't want to say anything, we're gonna ask him again to see why he doesn't have one.
Yeah, but
and
this
then-
time we'll have food and notes.
Yes.
No, nobody
and
told me which
support.
specific food. Does he have a favorite?
I don't know, but whatever it is, we should probably make a lot of it.
Okay. We don't know what he likes, but make a lot of it.
What about
It'll be
pie?
fine, I'm sure.
Lottie might know what Hagrid likes. Since
Oh,
she's made the food and everything, so she probably
That
knows.
common sense, you're rolling in it. I will ask Lottie. Great idea. I gotta get the onions anyways, so.
I don't think you need the onions anymore. I dropped her off at the
No?
hospital wing. Yeah, she's there. She's got lots of onions. I saw.
Okay, I'll just cross that one down.
A bunch. Yeah.
Yeah, wait, hold on. Wait. This is an emergency. I have written down pencil and dance. So if we could all just stop for a second and have a little dance party about the dragon, I could cross that one off my list as well. I could provide the tunes. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Come on, there is a dragon.
You have to dance with us, Alex.
a spinal
It's swaff
injury,
rules.
so I have to rest.
What about just like one
Can
of
you just
those
bop
then?
up and down?
So you
Yeah.
can go, like that.
You're dancing. Do 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 do. Good job, Alex.
I like this song. What is it? Do 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 do. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, that was a workout.
Thanks, everybody. I can cross that off my list now.
Okay, will
Anything
we
else on your list?
reconvene?
Yeah, we were supposed to look up the festival in the library, but we can do that later.
Class.
Shall we reconvene at dinner time? Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah,
go on
class.
with the plans. Yeah. Okay.
All right. Go team.
Good team.
Oh, team.
Swaff on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Swap.
Swaff.
Waffle.
I thought it was on 3, not after 3. Okay.
Okay, bye. And I'm gonna run off to
Bye.
my next class.
Okay. So,
I don't even know what we. Olive, what do we have? I don't even know. Run off after. Don't
Yeah.
even know what we have.
Wait for me.
yeah, next class is for Gryffindor is Charms, and then lastly is Defense Against the Dark Arts.
Defense Against the Dark Arts is today?
Mm-hmm. End of the day. 5th period. And for the Ravenclaws, History of Magic is next. Absolute favorite of Alex's. And then Herbology. And then for our Hufflepuff, it's Defense Against the Dark Arts and Transfiguration. And then at midnight tonight is Astronomy. A late night for you. So,
I peed myself out, so I'm feeling pretty rejuvenated. Thanks for asking.
because that's what happens when you pee. I think we fast forward to later in the day, right after 5th period, and time for dinner. Head to the Great Hall as we join our students back in the Great Hall. Everybody go ahead and roll me a d6. Okay. Maisie, you're first to arrive. And when you enter, you can see that there's probably like a bit of conversation going on. You can see a few people sort of chatting. And I'd like you to go ahead and try and notice something. Okay. On an 8, you can ask me a question about what's being talked about.
About what's being talked about. I don't know why. Well, I can ask. What did it? If it's still along the notice something questions, what does it? Is this something that I've heard of before? Can I ask that, or does it have to?
Oh, I don't think you've heard about it before, because someone seems to be talking about Albus and Scorpius.
Albus and Scorpius.
Uh-huh.
In where our usual area is.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anybody around, like non-player characters? Is there anybody around?
Yeah. You got here pretty early, so there's people still like coming in with you. So it's not that filled, but there's probably like 1 or 2 people around that area.
Okay. I'm gonna just really slowly walk down the aisle, like pass as many people as I can and just kind of like send those ear feelers out and see if I can pick up anything else.
So you hear tale of,
Yeah, I saw them snogging in the common room. In the Slytherin common room. Did you? I saw them snogging. They were right in the courtyard.
I'm gonna keep walking, sit down at our normal space. If there's literally anybody that's close by to our normal space, I want to slide all the way up to the bench and like sit as close to them as I can to listen in on. But I want to wait in the same space as the friends.
sure. I think you can make another roll. Go ahead and notice something. Okay. There's some just general conversation. Then you hear something along the lines of,
Did you hear about Scorpius and Albus? Yeah, the two Slytherins. Yeah, I think they're together. Really?
Really? Sorry, am I interrupting? Really?
Oh, yeah, everyone's talking about it.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, wait, is this secret?
Well, I think the whole school knows at this point.
Oh, does Lily know?
Potter?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, well, I guess we'll wait and see. That's really exciting. Like, for real. They're like, for real.
Yeah.
Okay, alright. Tell me everything. What else do you, when was their first date?
I don't know.
Where was their first date?
I don't know.
Oh,
Just saw them making out.
oh, where though?
I saw them in the courtyard.
In the courtyard.
Yeah, I heard about them snogging in the common room.
In the common room. Okay, well, this is news. I'm gonna start piling up my my plate and just keep piling on. So where else? Is there anything else that that we
Clem,
should
you
know?
see Maisie chatting up. I think probably some third years.
Okay. Roll on in. Sit down right next to you.
Clem,
Yes,
there
Daisy.
has been a development.
What? Tell me everything. Tell me everything.
Listen.
What am I listening to? What am I listening to?
Tell
Can I-
her.
Tell me?
Oh, right. What, have you heard about Albus and Scorpius?
My face drains. What about Albus and Scorpius?
Stalking.
I saw them snogging in the courtyard. And I
just,
heard about them. I heard about them in the Slytherin common room.
I just slap Maisie's arm really hard and grab it, not to hurt her, but I'm just keeping it a secret was so hard.
You knew?
I knew. I couldn't tell anybody. I'm so happy. And I hug her very tightly.
That's a really big secret to keep.
It was so hard, but I heard it. I overheard it, and I didn't want to spread the secret. I didn't want to talk behind their back, but it was so hard. I also already told Olive.
Wait, you told Olive and you didn't tell me.
Well, because I told Olive right away, and then Olive was like, Clem, you shouldn't tell people that stuff happened. You should be polite and not spread rumors. And I was like, you're right. And I feel very bad now. And then I actually haven't really been able to sleep about it. So I'm really sorry.
Oh no, it's okay. It was the right decision.
I feel really bad about it still, though. I wanted to tell you every single minute that I saw you. I was like, I'd see your face and I would be like, yeah, and then I'd have to swallow it back up again.
Well, I mean, the good news is that all of Hogwarts knows now, so we can talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, I can't believe it.
Alex, you are
so-
next to join the group in the Great Hall.
Could you pass the sausages, please?
Alex, get over here.
More dragons?
Kind of a dragon, like a unicorn, like a beautiful story. And the beautiful story is that, and I've been lying to you this whole time, and I'm so sorry about it. I've been withholding this information, but now I can tell you because apparently the whole school knows, and Maisie knows, and Olive knows, and I know, Clem knows. Albus and Scorpius have been making out, and they're together. They're make out all over the place. Okay. Like with tongue.
Alexander, I would like you to make an I read about that roll, please.
Okay. An 8.
Okay.
Is it dangerous?
Excellent question. I feel like there is a
What does
high
it do?
potential for danger based on whether or not you knew this information. And I will leave it up to you if you knew this.
About them or about snogging?
What?
What?
Did you know?
Could
Did
you
you
pass
know?
sauce me? No.
Did you know?
How would I
They
know?
were.
What are you? Why are you doing kissing? Okay. You can. Yeah, the hands are. Okay.
Do they
thank you.
help with the understanding?
I understand that there's a thing occurring with
Do you know, Alex?
faces.
Mouths.
Do you know what
Yeah.
snogging is, Alex?
Approximately.
Approximately?
Like.
What? What is it then?
It's like. Kissing but more slobbery.
Oh, okay, well, I guess that's what I thought it was, so.
Yeah.
Slobbery.
Yeah,
Can I
like-
have the sausages?
Are you going to make out with the sausages?
No, I'm going to eat them because they're really good. Some of them have little mustard seeds in them. I like those ones.
Alex, you being weird again.
I am hungry.
I pass him the sausages.
Thank
Here
you.
you go.
weird again.
He might
just
just be
immediately
very
filled my mouth with-
overwhelmed. He might just be very overwhelmed with the information. I know that I felt a bit weird after I found out because I was just so happy that it felt strange to experience that much joy.
So who else does Lily know?
I don't know. I almost told her. And then I was like, oh no, maybe I shouldn't. What if she felt weird about it? What if she felt upset? It's different when it's a brother, you know? When it's your sibling, I guess. I think it's what I would expect from books.
Or like if it was a friend that you thought about, like a brother.
Yeah, like if it was Alex.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it was Alex making out with Scorpius and Albus. Both of them?
Alex, would you make out with Scorpius and Albus?
It's right about that
Alex?
time that Rosie and Olive head into the Great Hall. What are you two chatting about?
Pee pants.
Wait, what? Look, I have a question. Chad is saying that before my character got deleted, you gave me a relationship with mealtime. Like, I have a plus
Yeah, you have
one
a
with
plus
food
one.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's not on this list anymore. Okay, I'll add it back. I just wanted to make sure. Anyways, yeah, pee pants is what we're talking about for sure. It's really not that embarrassing. It's just warm.
Rosie, no, I know it's not that it's embarrassing, but after you shower, you have to change your clothes. The point is
I
not.
did change them.
No, I
just
know.
brought the other robe with me to prove that that's what happened.
No, though, because no one's questioning it.
I lovingly,
The teacher did.
I lovingly and aggressively grab their arms. Maybe Maisie grabs one of their arms too and drags them down.
Oh,
We have to tell you something.
Listen, you okay?
what's it about my pants? Come on. I changed them.
All of
Everybody knows now. Everybody knows.
about Albus and Scorpius. We can talk about it.
Rosie, what? Albus and Scorpius.
Hey, did they?
They've been snogging.
They
off
punched someone.
Hogwarts.
They've been doing what? Snogging?
They've been making out
You've been kissing?
with tongue.
I'm guessing. I never saw it, but yeah.
Like a kiss, but more slobbery, right,
I think
Alex?
you're all so invested in this conversation that you don't notice Lily approaching the table.
They're doing what?
So sweet. What?
What?
They're kissing.
And that's where we're going to end the episode today.
Oh no, dude. Oh no, dude.
I'm so excited.
Oh no, dude. Clem feels like weight has been lifted from her entire life. Keeping this secret has been the worst.
Yeah. That's definitely been the worst. Okay.
What are
That's
you
fine.
insinuating? Fart man?
Listen, I'm not the one that actually did the
Fart
farting,
man!
okay? You
I
actually
mean,
went lightheaded and
You
passed out.
technically are, because you're making the sounds.
Fart noise.
You're also making the decisions that I am farting.
No. That was made by your cast here, your co-cast.
Okay, they made it once. Every other time before has been you. I would just like to note that.
Listen,
We're on
just
a train.
because you
It's on
passed
some
out
rails.
from going lightheaded from expelling that much gas at a one
it was
time.
shame, Wax Steven.
Sure it was. Keep telling yourself that. All right, let's go. We got some end of session things to do. Hopefully my microphone stand stops trying to hit me in the face. It's been possessed by Murgles. We got some end of session stuff to do. So, I did mention to those that are viewing this that I did finish version 1.3 of the core rulebook. There's been a bunch of changes to, I should say additions to Quidditch. And there's just been a few tweaks and things here and there. And let's do our end of session stuff. I do plan on adding some more to end of session, but I wanted to sort of wrap up the 1.3 version of the rulebook so that you could have it. And I'll work on 1.4 when I get some time, which is, you know how long this one took. So let's do end of session stuff. First things first, we have relationships. You get a +1 or a -1 and an XP for relationships. And let's do those. Let's go. Whoever wants to start us off with those.
I go first. I'm gonna give Rosie a +1. Because it takes a lot to trust someone to cast a spell right over your hands, and like Rosie didn't even, she's just like, yeah, go ahead and do it. She like completely trusted me to do the spell properly, so it's an easy +1.
Wow.
Wow. We hang out too much.
Are we all amen?
Yeah, we are. None of us wants to be first.
Well, you'd
Oh,
be
wait.
second.
My -1 is going to Olive.
Oh,
Because-
snap.
Because even though it was the right thing to do to talk sense and make sure that Clem didn't tell anybody, she still found out and didn't tell me. And also, I tried my best to help her in class and to inspire her. I did my absolute best. And like, she didn't even acknowledge that I tried. She was just really mean to me, and I felt unseen and I felt invalidated by my best friend, and so that's not right, and she gets my -1.
My heart.
All right, and give yourself an XP as well for that. Thank you. Who's next?
I'm gonna give my +1 to Clem because you can't fart on behalf of someone and not grow closer to them.
Cruel
It's just
words
a
have never
rule.
been spoken.
And that is why Olive is also getting my +1. She
Aw.
very, very chivalrously took care of me in that class and also carried my limp dead body, tried to carry me up the stairs by herself.
You can call it
So-
the Toot Pact of 2020.
Is Toot Pack
Oh my god, Whack. Oh, wow.
When does it become a crime? An injustice?
5 weeks ago.
When it stops being funny.
That's the thing about farts, Whack. They never stop being funny.
Okay, who's next?
I feel like you've just given him so much ammunition. I'm gonna give my +1 to Alex because I came into potions late. Alex is a studious Ravenclaw. I came in, I yelled about peeing my pants. I yelled about being covered in mud, and Alex gave me his notes, washed my hands for me like a baby, and still helped me get it together, and that's a real friend. That's a +1 if I've ever heard it.
All right, well done. It's time for the class's school rolls for how well you did in class until the next session. Everybody go ahead and make a mind roll, please. You somehow avoided a whole heap of trouble today. I would also like to point that out.
I rolled a plus 20 points to Ravenclaw.
Alrighty. Let's see. We're starting with Maisie? All right, yeah. Okay. Maisie with an 11. Olive with a 6. So far, 5. And Clem with a 10 puts Gryffindor higher with 15 points. Triple digits, Gryffindors. Hufflepuffs. Rosie rolled a 9.
Yeah. I don't want to
Well
brag.
done. Well done.
Thank you so much. Don't let me down, Whack.
We'll try. We'll see. Two more rolls. Let's see. It's a 9 for me. That's another 5. The wire from my headphones is stuck on my keyboard. It wouldn't let me push the key. Wanted Hufflepuff to have 450 points. A 7 from me. Okay. So, that's going to be another 10. So, 55 points for Hufflepuff. All right. Ravenclaws. Alex gets a 9. 85.
I also sent an evidence pack and Discord about some injustices.
It should be another 5.
It's another 15.
Oh, 15?
Yeah.
So you're at 100? What? I'll trust you because you're ridiculous when it comes to that kind of thing. All right?
Chat, I went through the VODs and I got timestamps and I send a pack of evidence and Discord to make sure the Ravenclaws were where they should be.
I rolled a 7 and then a 5. So that's 5 points away. And so it evens out. So yeah, 100 points. Okay. Slytherins. Lillian, the amount of 6s that have been rolled. Oh my god! It's not my fault anymore, Slytherins.
I truly don't understand.
I don't either. I'm
fault.
positive in mind.
I also rolled a 6.
Oh my goodness.
What does it mean?
It means
Because I don't
minus
think-
15 points. That's what that means. Slytherin down to 5. 5 points. 5.
Fix your face.
Mega Oryx is going to kill us all.
I'm so disappointed.
Well, I
seems
failed
like-
enough to give myself some more brain as Lillian, so hopefully that helps you, Slytherins. I'm trying my best.
Oh, man. All right. I'm sorry, Slytherins. That was atrocious. All right. Let's go around the room. Let's do our shout-outs and downtime moves, please. Zagoticus, would you be so kind as to start us off?
Sure. I am going to do for my downtime move social activities. See how that goes. Not well, because I'm awkward. Okay.
Hanging out with
Hi,
friends, going on
everyone.
dates, and being social in general. And Alex has rolled a 5. Sorry, buddy.
Makes sense. Hi everyone, I'm Scoticus. You can follow me on all the internet places. I'm Scoticus everywhere. And since it's just turned midnight here, the return episode of the Scottcast, my podcast where I sit down with my cool friends and just talk about stuff, it just went live. Wherever you get your podcast, it's on YouTube as well. And my scheduled tweet also just went out, so you can see that. My wonderful guest for that return episode was none other than Murgles. So you can come and listen to us have a chat about a whole bunch of
I
stuff.
believe it's
I'll
pronounced
get
Mr. Giggles.
Mr. Giggles.
That was
Mer-
Mergels.
Mergels.
Murgles. The podcast will be back on a fairly loose schedule, but I'll be grabbing cool friends and having cool chats about stuff. And you can listen to us have cool chats, and maybe it'll make your brain think cool things.
Where can people go
That's
listen to
how it
those
works.
things?
Anywhere you get podcasts, it's on Spotify, Google ones, Amazon, and Apple, iTunes, Podcast Place, all the places, and YouTube, youtube.com/ you can go to sgotic.us/YT, and it'll take you right there.
Thank you, buddy.
Thanks so much.
Mega Oryx.
Hi, hello. Okay, for my downtime move, I'm gonna do a little odd job. I'm gonna try and earn some money.
Okie doke. And roll 2d6.
I didn't earn much money.
Something probably got broken, is what happened. You had to pay for it. 3 galleons.
That tracks. That seems accurate. Hi, I'm Nego Oryx. I'm doing lots of stuff on the internet this week and next week. I'm live 5 days a week on Twitch. I'm hosting something cool soon, and I think that's it. So come say hi sometime. Thanks for having me today.
Thank you. Mr. Giggles?
Hello. I am Mr. Giggles. Mergels, Mergles, Murgles, whatever you want, folks. I played Clementine for you today. I forgot that I have to do my thing first. I would like to practice spellcasting.
Okay, give it a shot. Roll plus your magic. A 7.
Cool.
Okay. That will allow you to swap one spell from your spell bank with one that you currently don't have.
Awesome. Cool. Thank you. I'm Murgles. I stream on Twitch during the week, Mondays through Thursdays, 8 a.m. EST to what time? 4 hours after that, usually. I'm an artist, so you can find my art stuff if you go to my Twitch or my Twitter. That's pretty cool too.
Just find it.
Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it's around. You can find me on Instagram if you want, Miranda Quenel, MirandaQuesnel. And I do a bunch of stuff. So thank you so much for having me today. God, jeez. Well,
Thank you. Lexi?
Hi. I'm Lexi Games, and I peed my pants today. Hi, what if I had actually peed my pants while I was streaming?
We'll all have
Honestly,
to
I
pee
wouldn't
in
put it past me.
solidarity. And look at the camera while you do it.
I think that's a fetish, and we probably shouldn't do that, so I'm just gonna put that out there. Hi. My name's Lexi
at least make money from it.
a variety streamer here on Twitch. I play lots of cute indie games. I'm playing a little Spirit Fair right now. I got to play the new Super Lucky's Tale, which is so cute recently. Yeah, there's just a bunch of stuff. I've been also playing Webkins and Neopets because I have no control over myself. So you can find me on literally all social media under Luxy Games. But also, I'm going to be trying to brew a potion today. I want to brew a cure for boils. It's a year 1 potion. I calculated how much it's going to cost me, and it is really expensive. It's 21 galleons. So
Why are you making it?
because listen, one day these potions will be useful and I will feel joy. Until then, I can continue cooking for money. It's fine. It'll be fine. Anyways, is it just a mind roll with a +1 because it's a year 1? Do I get the potions on this one?
No, because this isn't in class.
Okay.
This is extracurricular.
I should probably remember that because I feel like you say that every time I ask.
Okay, so on a 7, when you are brewing potions, something's gone wrong, but it still works, kind of.
Okay, so it's a cure for boils. It says you get to decide how it doesn't work, Whack. What's wrong with it? So I can
I
write
think you
that
could put
down.
it's a cure for the lukewarms.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
Stop.
goodness,
That was
Whack.
so bad. I just said okay. I just let it happen.
I like Luxy's processing delay there.
I'm like, oh, okay, lukewarm. That makes sense. Okay, we're cure for boils minimally. Small boils is what I'm gonna write down, Whack.
It's a cure for some of the boils.
It's a hit or miss boils. I got sushi. Sorry. Thank you for having me. Love you so much. See you soon.
Thank you. Kolo.
Hi, I'm Golo. I would like to. I'd like to do a job, please.
Okay.
Yeah, I would like to. Can I help out in the grounds? Is this a thing that I can do?
Sure. Go ahead and make
Cool.
your D6.
Yeah, I'd like to help out around the grounds. Oh, baby! You're gonna do that.
I will let you decide how you helped tremendously well there. So I'll let you figure out what you did. It's probably very tedious.
I think I was probably helping clear up all of the mess from today, like
Was it the
trying to
poop?
like rectify all of the
Did you clean
mud
up?
that's
Did you clean up the poop?
slid everywhere, clean up the dragon poop. Yeah,
That was
that's why I got 11
dirty
galleons
job.
for it.
yeah.
Wow. I'm Kolo. You can find me streaming full-time on Twitch. You can find me anywhere under the name Hello, it's Kolo. All one word, spelled Kolo. And you can find me on YouTube too. I'm a YouTuber too. I like open world adventures, things with beautiful stories, great art, nice music, a bit of a human jukebox. But basically we just enjoy kind of hanging out and having a chat a lot of the time too. So all of those things. I think I'm about to finish Outer Wilds, which is an amazing game, really awesome game. exciting things happen. You're gonna hate me for saying this again, guys. There is some exciting stuff happening this weekend, and it's my birthday on Sunday, so I'm throwing a birthday party. You're all invited if you wanted to come and hang out on Sunday. We're gonna start at 2 p.m. BST and go for probably 10 hours or so. So it'd be cool if you wanted to come and hang out. We're gonna do all sorts of stuff, loads of giveaways, but also I'm gonna be attempting your challenges. So last year what we did is we have a way that you can easily enter challenges in chat, and if I succeed at it, then you guys get a giveaway. If I fail at it, then you guys get either an embarrassing story or picture from my friends or my parents or my sister. And that was fun. So we're going to do that again this year. That's what I'm doing. Yeah. Thank you.
May God have mercy on your soul.
Thanks.
Thank you, Colo. Thank you. And thank you, chat, for being here. I'm Wax Steven. I have been your Headmaster Doom of Drag the Players kicking and screaming through the adventure today. Thank you so much for being here, chat. We appreciate you. Hopefully we can put a smile on your face despite a lot of the crazy things that are happening in the world right now. It's been a year, but we're still trying. We're still hanging in there, and we're still trying to help pass the time and put a smile on your face whenever we can. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the episode today. And thank you to Colo, thank you Luxie, thank you Murgles, thank you Nego Oryx, thank you Zagonicus for being awesome role players. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I think today was a lot of fun and it was very silly, and it's always nice when that happens. So thank you so much, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow for Gone, which is PB's surreal thriller show that she does. It's fantastic. It's so good. And we also learned this weekend, we had, I don't know if people saw it, but we had a few streams going with our crew, and we played some Among Us, and we learned how much PB is a serial killer in real life.
Hey, listen, I'm going to fight you on this, all right? Because everyone says this. Brad got away with it 8 times. PB gets away with it twice, and suddenly she's the serial killer. She's the evil one.
I don't think Brad
saying
didn't win each time,
here.
though.
Yeah, but people believed him.
A little sexist.
Yeah, frankly, it does. Because
my
Brad can do the
God,
exact
no.
same thing, but it's fine.
It's a testament to how good PB's RP skills were. That's the joke.
It's pure acting skill. She's
Yes.
talented.
Yes.
I'd let PB kill
And Brad
me.
isn't.
Thank you for
just
listening.
To be clear.
Brad is not.
I did also gladly. Let me.
And Brad is not. Yes. But thank you, everybody, for watching. Like I said, we've got Gone tomorrow, and on Friday we've got a new show called The Jamais Vu, which is a dark comedy, and it's I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm gonna be doing a lot of weird stuff for that. Hopefully you'll check it out. Peace out. Have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. Good night, everybody.
Come on.